comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So everyone is down, the whole fucking family except me. Wife's down, son's down, daughter's down, which leaves me carrying the whole fucking load. My wife's actually still doing more than me, but she did just spend 15 hours in bed, so she was well rested. I don't know what it is. It could be COVID. It could be fucking monkeypox. It could be the flu. It could be food poisoning. It could be anything. Who knows? But all of them have got it besides me. I don't get that kind of sick for some reason. I get other shit. Like, I'll eat a bit of bacon and I'll get this like clenching around my heart area. And I'll be like, that's weird. Does anyone else get that clenching, like cramp feeling around their chest when they have a slice of bacon? And then I'll be like, was it the bacon or was it just like a coincidence that I was eating bacon and then I felt that heart cramp? So I'll eat another bit of bacon to test what's going on and I'll get that same, like, how do you describe it? I wouldn't call it a heart attack. It's more like someone is like grabbing your heart and squeezing it a little bit. It does give you a little bit of a fright and it does make you think if that lasted like 3 or 4 seconds longer, it would be a heart attack. So I'll get stuff like that, or I was eating a burrito the other night and they've got these fucking crazy burritos about 3 doors down from my house. I just found it the other day and it's probably the best Mexican food I've found in Australia. Australia does shit Mexican food. We do bullshit and it's expensive, but this place is run by a bunch of Asians, so I don't know. Maybe they migrated to Mexico City back in the day and now they're in Australia. I don't know what's going on, but they're all Asian. They sort of look Mexican a little bit, I suppose, but it tastes authentic. But they fucking do this thing with the burrito where they fry like a pile of fucking cheese on the fryer and wait till it melts and shit and then put the burrito in the fucking melted cheese and give you the burrito. And they're like, here, take that. Try and jog that off, you fat fuck. See if this gives you a heart cramp. Fucking heart cramps. And it did. It gave me a little bit of a heart cramp. I don't know if it is my heart, but it's around that area. I had that Mexican 2 days in a row as well. I had the tacos as well. And I feel like what they're doing with the tacos is they're making the taco. They're putting the beef and the cheese and fucking everything in it. And then they're putting the whole taco in the deep fryer. That's what it sort of tastes like. And it's delicious. It needs a little bit more salt, but it's delicious. I put extra salt on. I come home and I put extra salt on it. And I wonder why I'm getting heart cramps. So they're the kind of things I get. I also struggle with like breathing. Not like air. Air's all right. I mean like pollution. Like in India, I have a feeling I popped my lung because of the fucking pollution, not the fucking years and years of darting. Not the ounce of DMT we bought years ago and fucking smoked it all in about 3 months. So like pollution and like chemicals. If I fucking go into a room that's like freshly painted, it's hard for me to fucking breathe. I can't fucking breathe. So I get stuff like that, like heart cramps and suffocation. And also today, I was sitting in my studio / study / wife's workspace / spare bedroom / kids playroom / storage room. And I was sitting in my swivel chair, avoiding doing anything at all. I was just on my phone, avoiding life. That's really what I was doing. And I knew I was doing it as well, which made it bearable. I was like, I've got so many things to do. I don't even know where to start. I'm just going to fuck around with this phone for about 2 hours and see what happens. See what happens after 2 hours. 2 hours turned into 5. 5 turned into, got to pick my daughter up, chuck another 2 hours on top of that, and now we're here. But I was sitting in my swivel chair, and there's a big window in the room, and the sun goes directly into it. It's fucking beautiful. So I'm like, I'll open the window, and I'll pull the chair up to the window, and I'll get a little bit of fucking vitamin D into me, eh? A little bit of the fucking D. So I pulled the chair up, opened the window, sat there, shirt off. And the rig at the moment is not shirt off material. That's why I got to get my vitamin D indoors in my house. I can't fucking go outside with this rig at the moment. So I pulled the chair up, and within about 2.5 minutes, I was getting sunburnt. I had to fucking squirm around because the sun was burning me like it was fucking radiation. It is radiation, but I could feel the radiation. If I sat there for like 10 more minutes, I might as well have been in Chernobyl. No exaggeration. I might as well have been in the core in Chernobyl when it was melting down. That's how much the sun affects me. So I don't really get like viruses, but I'm also struggling to stay alive. I get affected by everything that's meant to keep you alive. I can barely breathe the air. The sun makes me feel like I'm melting and my heart is cramping. So, you take the good with the bad. You can't have everything at once. If you're good looking, you're probably dumb. And if you're good looking and smart, you probably have a smelly puss or a shit dick. And if you don't, you're probably fucking emotionally retarded. Because if you're good looking and you're smart and you don't have a smelly twat, then what's stopping you from just being a cunt? Nothing. You need adversary or adversary. No, adversary. Is that the same word? Adversary, adversary. An adversary is like your enemy, isn't it? An adversary is... I could have just made that word up. I'm not too sure. But you need something to stop you from being a cunt. For me, it was my shit rig. Like, it would have been fine if I was like fully fat, like obese. But I sort of looked like I possibly could have had a good rig, but it wasn't good underneath. So I had to be extra fucking like charming to overcome my disability. And my disability was eating too much KFC and fucking ice cream. Anyway, I should probably go back out there and take care of my family. I can't be fucked, to be honest with you, but I signed up for it at some point. I can't remember when I signed up for it, but I obviously did. Anyway, that will do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.